Welcome once more to Mythic Sleep. I'm young Homer, here to guide you deeper into our ongoing tale of the rise and fall of Zeus. Tonight, we find ourselves in episode 3, the Cave of Crete, Zeus's hidden childhood. In the quiet shadows of this episode, we'll join the young Zeus, tucked away on the island of Crete, safe from his father's fearful gaze, growing in secret to fulfill his destiny. Before we enter the story, let yourself settle in, creating a space of ease around you. Lay back, adjust your blankets, close your eyes if you wish, and breathe in deeply, letting the air fill your lungs. As you exhale, release any tension, allowing your body to soften and rest. Let's take another deep breath, letting it reach every part of you, and gently let it go, sinking deeper into comfort. This is your time to simply be here, relaxed and at peace. We'll begin by bringing gentle attention to the breath. Notice each inhale as it flows in, and each exhale as it flows out, like a calm tide on a quiet shore. Now, deepen the breath slightly, letting it fill your chest, and exhale, releasing any cares of the day. One more time, breathe in calmness, hold it softly, and exhale, allowing yourself to fully unwind. Now let's relax the body, one part at a time, with each breath guiding you further into ease. Start with your forehead, letting it soften and release with the exhale. Move to your eyes and jaw, feeling any tension melt as you exhale slowly. Now bring your attention to your shoulders. Breathe in, raising them slightly, then let them fall gently with your exhale, like leaves settling on the forest floor. Feel your arms and hands grow heavy, releasing any tightness and resting peacefully. Focus now on your chest and belly. Inhale, letting the air flow deeply, then exhale, allowing every part of you to relax. Now, let your thighs and hips sink further, feeling your bed support you as you ease into comfort. Finally, turn to your calves, feet, and toes. Curl them slightly, hold, and release, letting them rest fully at peace. Now, imagine yourself standing at the entrance of a hidden cave nestled in the rocky hills of Crete. Soft rays of sunlight filter through the trees, casting gentle patterns on the forest floor, while the air hums with a quiet stillness. You can hear the faint echoes of bees buzzing, the rustle of leaves, and the distant sounds of a lullaby sung by the nymphs who watch over young Zeus. Inside the cave, shadows fall across the walls, keeping the young god concealed from his father, Cronus, who remains unaware of the child growing in strength and wisdom far from his reach. With each breath, feel yourself sink deeper into this sacred place, where nature itself offers its protection to the future god of Olympus. Inhale slowly, letting the peaceful forest embrace you, and exhale, feeling grounded and calm. With your body at ease and your mind calm, allow the story to gently unfold, taking you to this hidden place of destiny. Take one last deep breath in and exhale, releasing completely. Now, let us begin. Far from the ominous shadows cast by Cronus's dominion, there lay a sanctuary. Crete, an island as ancient as the heavens themselves. Its hidden groves and secret caves embraced a mystery known to few, a cradle of life where Zeus, the youngest child of Cronus, would be shielded from his father's relentless fear. Rhea, his mother, had chosen this place with a heart full of love and resolve, trusting Crete's protection to guard her son against the fate that had befallen her other children. Here, within the cave's rocky embrace, the sounds of the outside world fell away, leaving only the tender lullabies of nature. Within the sacred cave, Zeus found himself not alone. The gentle nymphs of Crete, caretakers of life and protectors of young gods, took Zeus under their care. Amalthea, a nurturing spirit in the form of a goat, watched over him, providing milk that sustained his body and a warmth that nourished his spirit. Her gentle bleats, soft as lullabies, filled his early days with a quiet joy. Alongside Amalthea, the buzzing bees of Crete gifted him honey as golden as the dawn, their efforts guided by the nymph Melissa. This divine honey, sweet and pure, strengthened Zeus, filling him with the vigor he would one day need to face the challenges that awaited him. As he tasted the honey and nestled against Amalthea's soft fur, Zeus felt safe, loved, and free from the shadows that haunted his family. Each day brought a new adventure, each moment a gift nurtured in kindness. The nymphs, who watched over Zeus with care and devotion, knew of his destiny. They sensed the power growing within him and understood the role he would play in the world beyond their sanctuary. They were gentle in their lessons, guiding him not through commands, but through stories and whispers of wisdom. As he wandered through the lush green groves surrounding the cave, the nymphs shared with him tales of the stars, of the great forces of nature, and of the love that bound all living things. They spoke to him of courage, kindness, and the strength that comes from facing the darkness without fear. And though he was young, Zeus listened, his heart absorbing every word as if they were ancient truths meant just for him. One day, a nymph whispered as they watched the sun dip below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the island. "You will have to rise and face great challenges, dear child. But remember, the light you carry within is stronger than any shadow." The nymph's words filled Zeus with a quiet courage, a sense of purpose that grew within him like the roots of an ancient tree. The island of Crete itself seemed to embrace Zeus as its own. He spent his days marveling at the natural beauty surrounding him, the gentle flutter of birds, the vibrant blossoms of wildflowers, and the rustling leaves that sang to him in the breeze. Nature became his playground, his teacher, and his friend. In time, Zeus learned to climb the rocky paths, to listen to the whispers of the trees, and to feel the pulse of life in every stone and leaf. He sensed a power within him that resonated with the earth, as if he and the island were bound by a shared spirit, a connection that would become his strength. Under the watchful eye of his guardians, Zeus discovered an inner stillness, an understanding of the world that allowed him to see the beauty and potential of life. He felt himself growing stronger with each passing day, his connection to the earth deepening like roots entwining in the soil. As Zeus grew, he began to sense something unfamiliar yet exhilarating, a stirring of power deep within him, a light that burned like a small, steady flame. The nymphs noticed these first flickers of strength and recognized them as the signs of his divine heritage. One day, as he played among the rocks, Zeus lifted his hand, and a faint spark of energy flickered from his fingers, lighting the air around him with a soft glow. Startled but thrilled, he looked to the nymphs, whose eyes sparkled with pride. "This is the beginning," one of them whispered, her voice gentle and filled with reverence. "You are meant to wield great power, young one, but power must be tempered with wisdom and compassion. Remember, the strength within you is a gift, not just for you, but for the world." Zeus's heart swelled with a sense of purpose, a knowledge that he carried something unique within him. The flickering spark became a reminder of the path that lay before him, a destiny that awaited beyond the tranquil boundaries of Crete. From time to time, Zeus would ask his caretakers about his family, sensing there was a story yet untold. The nymphs, reluctant yet knowing he needed to understand, began to share pieces of his past. They spoke of Cronus, his father, whose fear had driven him to imprison Zeus's siblings in darkness, consuming them in a desperate bid to prevent a prophecy from coming true. "Your father feared you, dear child," a nymph explained softly, her voice full of sorrow. "He feared the prophecy that spoke of a child who would rise to overthrow him. But fate has a way of weaving its threads, and here you are, protected and cherished, while your siblings wait for release." Zeus listened, his young heart a mixture of innocence and newfound determination. Though he could not yet understand the full weight of the prophecy, he felt its presence like a distant call, echoing through the hidden corners of his mind. He sensed the strength growing within him, a spark igniting into a flame that would one day be powerful enough to challenge the darkness his siblings were trapped within. The nymph's words lingered in Zeus's thoughts, planting seeds of courage and defiance in his heart. As he grew, he began to see himself not just as a child hidden from harm, but as a symbol of hope. The nymphs spoke of the prophecy with a reverent awe, their voices soothing his eager spirit. "You are destined for greatness, young Zeus. But remember, with great power comes the responsibility to protect, to uplift, and to restore." The path before him was still shrouded in mystery, but within his heart the flame of purpose burned bright, a light that would one day stand against even the darkest of shadows. Each lesson, each story, and each day spent among the nurturing arms of Crete strengthened Zeus, building within him a resolve that even he did not yet fully understand. As he played under the canopy of trees or rested by the shimmering streams, the shadows of Cronus's tyranny grew ever larger in his dreams. Though he remained sheltered from his father's reach, Zeus felt the weight of destiny upon him, a calling to one day confront the darkness that had taken his siblings and reclaim their freedom. He would rise, not only for himself, but for his family and the world that awaited his light. The prophecy spoke of his rise, but also of the trials that would come, a path of alliances and betrayals that would shape the very fabric of Olympus and the world beyond. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a soft glow over the island, Zeus stood at the entrance of his cave, feeling the gentle breeze brush against his face. His heart swelled with gratitude for the life he had known, for the protection of the nymphs, and for the beauty of the world he was beginning to understand. But he knew deep down that this chapter was only the beginning. A path of challenges and triumphs lay ahead, a journey that would define not only his life, but the destiny of the cosmos. Thus, his hidden childhood came to a close, marking the end of innocence and the start of a divine journey. Zeus, born from love, nurtured in hope, would soon step into the world to change the very course of existence. As Zeus's destiny unfolds, he draws strength from the gifts of the nymphs and the creatures who shelter him. Join us in the next episode as we explore the sacred bonds formed between Zeus and his divine caretakers, and the nurturing gifts that will prepare him for the trials of the future.